What's up, y'all? Napper1 here, and today we're going to be building an Iron Golem farm like the one in the background. This Iron Golem farm is not complicated, and it requires 6 villagers, a zombie, and a couple other resources that I'll display on screen now. But as you can see, it's only spawning one now, I'll spawn one in a second. It produces a lot of iron. We will do a test at the end of the video to see how much it'll produce in 1 hour. It is really fast, really efficient, and really useful. So as I'm displaying the resources that you need to make this farm, it is important to know that this farm does require some challenging items to get, like sticky pistons. You can't see here, but you need sticky pistons, some redstone, some hoppers. But this farm is really good for not late game, but like medium game farms once you start getting stuff. But you can build this early game, late game, medium game, whenever you get the resource to do it. And it's really, really fast and useful, which I said. Now the first thing we're going to build is the platform where the iron golems spawn. So the first thing you're going to want to do is either a scaffolding or extra blocks is find your center point, which is useful to like mark by doing this or something so you can remember that this is the center because you're going to use it for other things, and build up 21 blocks. Once you make it to that 21st block, you're going to want to place one block down, and you're going to decide what way you want the iron golems to go. If you want them to fall this way, then what you're going to want to do is bridge out 2 blocks on each side of the center point like this, and go out 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, on either side, and then fill in this area. Once you've made the platform that the golems will spawn on, you want to direct the water so the golems will go there. So you can place a fence there, and then one behind it so it's floating over the blocks, and go around, except stop here on all of it. And that way, the water will go all the way to here, but not any further. And then you're going to get your fence gates, place one there, place another hanging over again, and place them all like this, just ups, hanging off. Oh my god, like that. And you're going to want them open, doesn't matter what way they're open, as long as they're open, so water can't flow through them, but entities can. So you're going to want to place your 3 water sources there to push the golems, and this they'll fall into the killing chamber. So now we've got the spawning platform done, and we can work on where the zombie will be. Next, what we are building is the zombie area, but the zombies despawn, but the zombie's going to be in this area right here. So first thing you're going to want to do is on this block to the right of your, or to any side of your center, except the 2 sides where there's the fence gates, and the exact opposite side. But you can do this side or this side. So what you're going to want to do is go up 15 blocks. Now once you've gotten into your 15th block, you're going to want to place 1 down, 2 out to the side that there's a fence gate, and 3 out to the other side. And then you're going to want to go on your middle point and do the same thing. You don't want it hanging off this side, you want it hanging over your middle, then you can get rid of the access. Now, in the specific amounts that I have on screen, except for building blocks, you're just going to want to have a lot, is you're going to want to place a sticky piston, 2 sticky pistons, 1 here and 1 here, so that there's 2 blocks in between and 1 out on either side. On this center point side, then you can then get your hoppers, place 1 here, and the other one you're going to have to shift, place it so it's facing into this hopper. See how this nozzle's facing into it? The same with this one, so they're facing into each other. So blocks or items will go back and forth. Then you're going to want to get two comparators, place one here with these 2 points, these two facing the hoppers and this one just facing there for both sides. Then you're going to want to place a block here, redstone dust on either side, and then a redstone dust. Next, what you're going to want to do is place exactly 64 items in one hopper. The blocks that you place in cannot be unstackable, so no swords, just has to be like blocks. So I like oak planks or cobblestone, something easy to get that's not super valuable. So now this etho hopper clock is what it's called, has started. What it does is it shifts this redstone block after all the items have been emptied. So they got empty, now they're moving back, and just like this. Next, what you're going to want to do is above on the center. So the center of this one, of this farm, is right here. So you're going to want to place another piston here, just like this. And then you want to get your trapdoors, place them like this, just so it's covering. And then you're going to want to do another layer on top of it, just like this. And you're going to have to shift to place these because these are trapdoors. So just like this, so like a little cage. And right above it, you're going to want to place one trapdoor so the zombie can't hop out if like this was like that. So now you've got your zombie station, but what you're going to want to do is so nothing spawns here is get slabs and place them over everything so there's no chance of a mob spawning. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to have is at least 3 beds, 3 to 6 beds, and 8 or 16 trapdoors. So it's either 3 or 6 beds for this area. But we'll just do one side, and then I'll do the other side. So what you're going to want to do is go to where this piston, the regular piston is, and on the sides, to the side of the fence gates, you're going to go out 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the sixth one, you're going to place one bed. And then you can get rid of all of these blocks because you don't want them. And then on the side, you're going to place 2 more beds. So there's 3 here. And this is where the villagers are going to be. So what you can do now is place one trapdoor on the bed. You have to shift and place it. And then place another one above it. So if it was like this, the villagers can't get out. And this side, you're going to want the beds facing to the zombies. And the side that's facing to it, that's the side where you're going to want to place trapdoors. Then you're going to have to place an extra here and then one here, so as a barrier. And same with over here, so just like this. Whoops, I fell. But once you've done this, this is one of the villager holding pens, so they can't get out. They can still sleep, which is needed. And now you're going to need 3 villagers. I will show ways of getting a villager in. It's just super easy with a rail. So we'll do that with the other one, but you can place the villagers in. These ones are just this color because we're in like a desert, and it says that they matched with the bed with those green things. And then all you need is water here to push the iron golems, and then a zombie right here, and then your farm's working, but it's not done yet. So you're gonna need a killing station. Now these are 3 types of killing stations, or I don't know if I'm calling them stations, but like 3 types of ways to, I don't know, kill things. The first one is just the simple lots of lava and underneath hoppers to pick up all of this lava, or pick up all the drops, and the lava will kill the mobs, and then the drops will be picked up by the hoppers. You're just gonna want to make sure that you have blocks over it so that the mob isn't trying to hop out, or you just make this like I have 2 blocks deep. The next, which is the most, I don't know, resource saving is this one where you have water flowing, and what it flows into is signs on either side like this. And the reason I have this thing in the middle, and same with this one, is to show you underneath and above. But what it really is hoppers underneath lava. So we can break this. And again, you're going to want to have it deep. So if the mob falls here, they're just going to go and burn in the lava, and the hopper stuff will pick them up. But I just did that so you can see. And same with this magma. They'll uh, start to burn on the magma, and they'll be picked up. So this is what I recommend the most, because you save the most on iron, but you're going to get a lot of anyway from the Iron Golem farm. So it's not that big of a deal, but it's just more effective, in my opinion. So now that you can build this, I'll show you how to get mobs into your farm and make it effective. So this is the most simple way of getting a villager in here in survival mode, is you make a rails with powered rails to get them up to the top, and then they fall in. So I just built this rail. We can place a minecart there, get a villager, push the villager in. The villager will go up here and he'll fall in, and then what you can do is carefully break the minecart, and then they're in, and you just do that 2 more times, and then you've got 3 villagers, which you need. Now what you can do is, I had to do this to get him, is redirect the path to get the zombie into this area. And what you're gonna have to do with the zombie is actually break the minecart, then push him in. So because it's hard to break the minecart with him in that area. So you actually are going to need this little border so he can't get out. And then you're going to want to push him close, but not into it. Break him, break the minecart, and then just put him in. If you're in survival, you will take a bit of damage. Make sure you have armor and stuff, but it shouldn't be too bad. Make sure that you replace, so I put these blocks as well to guide him, that you're gonna have to replace that trapdoor beneath as well. As you can see, before I even put, oh my god, I'm really just failing to place this. Okay, as you can see, oh gosh, that's not good. No. Well, he might die, but yeah, he just died. The Iron Golem spawns. I haven't set up stuff, like I still need to add 3 more villagers, get rid of all of this, put the water, and add this. But as you can see, it's already spawning Iron Golems just that fast. So make sure you have everything before, because you don't want you don't want to lose your zombie just like I did. So I placed down lava just because I don't feel like building the contraptions. But if we place down the water, the Iron Golem's gonna burn, and now this farm is fully operational. If you have one of these things, and there's a wandering trader, if you have one of these killing devices that can pick it all up. But now this farm is fully operational, except you need to make sure you do one thing, actually 2 things. Like and subscribe, and then you're gonna need a name tag and an anvil, and you're just gonna need to rename it, the name tag, name this dude Bob, and make sure you put down the trapdoor. And another one just spawns, but you can see the drops are like right there. But yeah, this farm is fully operational. I have this at time set day so that it's always day. I had to make it night for the zombie so it wouldn't burn or anything. But you're gonna want to make sure that the villagers get to sleep and stuff. But this farm's done. So now we can do an hour test and see how much in an hour. Here's one. Another one might spawn in a second. This group of villagers, I think, is there only 2? Okay, there's 3. This group of villagers, they might need to sleep first, and then they'll start producing iron golems, because I added them when it was day and they need to sleep. So it might take like 2 minutes for the farm to actually start working, but once it does, it just cranks. And Bambi showing me, guys, that's the build for the day. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. We'll see how much iron this thing can produce in 1 hour. It produces, bam, that is over 400 iron per hour. That is quite a lot. And you don't even have to AFK. If you're just doing your regular stuff, you're going to get iron from this. Now in the time lapse, I don't know how easily you can see the iron golems because I sped it up like a lot. But there was a lot that spawned. This farm is cranking. It's still going. It's just amazing. I mean, 400 per hour. When are you going to need more iron than this? It's ridiculous. So if y'all enjoyed, please like and sub. Bye.